So usually I make around one video each year talking about Microsoft and Mojang and how Minecraft is doing as a game, but there is so much happening in the gaming community as of late that this is my third video in the span of 2 weeks. But there is still more to discuss, because yesterday the CEO of Xbox, Asha, announced some huge changes and restructurings at Xbox, which will directly impact Minecraft and how much control Xbox, and with that Microsoft, has over the game. So let's talk about it. But before we do that, do make sure to double check if you're actually a sub to the channel. The vast majority of my daily viewers are still not, and you can change that. Make sure to double check if the button is actually pressed. I would appreciate it so extremely much. Alright, so let's talk about what's going on, because this is crazy news, not just for Minecraft, but for gaming as a whole. It is no surprise that Xbox as a corporation is not doing so great, and they've not been doing great for a long time. They operate on an extremely thin margin, meaning they are barely profitable. And this is why a while back a rumor started that Microsoft may be about to spin off Xbox and turn it into a separate company. I made a video about this just about a week ago, but it now seems that that is not going to happen. Instead, Xbox is gonna do some huge restructuring, which will start with 1,600 jobs being eliminated just yesterday, and 3,200 more jobs disappearing through the next financial year. That means 4,000 jobs at Xbox just gone. Now, good to note is that this will not include Mojang. Mojang's workforce is not gonna be cut. Their studio seems to be exempt from this, which is great to hear. But still, overall, it's awful that 4,000 jobs will just disappear. And not just that, they're gonna get rid of numerous studios. Some will be bought by other companies, others are gonna turn into independent studios. But a couple studios, I believe like 4, they're gonna get rid of altogether. But the reason that this is such big news, and the reason that I'm covering this on a Minecraft YouTube channel, is because the Xbox CEO made some very big announcements when it comes to Minecraft and the game and how much autonomy it has. Because Asha announced that Mojang and King, the developers of Minecraft and Candy Crush, are Xbox's 2 largest platforms, which means that in terms of monthly users, Minecraft and Candy Crush are the 2 biggest franchises of Xbox. That is kinda crazy. Now, of course, not that crazy. Minecraft and Candy Crush are both insanely popular, but you know, Xbox is so much more than Minecraft and Candy Crush. They have so many games, so many franchises, so many studios, but Minecraft and Candy Crush, those are the biggest ones, which means they are the most important to Xbox. Now, until this point, even though Mojang has been part of Microsoft since 2014, they've always, for the most part, kept their autonomy. Meaning that, yes, Microsoft and Xbox did have a saying in how Minecraft was being ran, but overall, they just kinda let Mojang Studios do their own thing. I mean, Minecraft is the most sold game in the world. It's a game that people love. Why would you tinker with it too much and potentially ruin that? So they've been taking kind of this hands-off approach, but that is now about to change. Because both Mojang and King, from now on, they will have to report directly to the Xbox CEO. It was general knowledge that Mojang could always kinda just do their own thing. But now, they will have to report directly to the Xbox CEO. Because Xbox is now acknowledging that both Mojang and King are very important studios for them, both creating one of their biggest franchises. It is critical for these studios to thrive, and therefore, Xbox, and with that Microsoft, is gonna pull some of the cards closer to their chest. Meaning it seems like they're gonna take a bit more control over Mojang, and with that Minecraft, because it is such an essential asset for them. Now, Xbox taking more control does sound kinda scary, but it doesn't have to be. This can either be a really good or a really bad thing. On one hand, it could be a good thing, as maybe Xbox is now gonna invest a lot more into the Minecraft property. This is just one of many posts, but posts like this have been appearing everywhere, so the Xbox CEO is moving the Minecraft and Candy Crush business units to report to her directly instead of being part of the content business. That's what we just covered, but then Xbox CEO reportedly believes the company has failed to properly invest in Minecraft. And that could potentially be a positive thing. Maybe now that Xbox is pulling Minecraft closer to their chest, they're gonna invest more in the game. And, you know, that's always a scary thing too. What does investing in Minecraft even mean? Does that mean we will get more and better updates? Does that mean the end update is now finally real? Or does that mean we're just gonna get more marketplaces and more microtransactions? That we don't know. It could go both ways. And that's kind of the moral of the story here in general. The coin could fall in both ways. It could be very positive that Xbox wants to invest more in Minecraft. Bigger updates, more frequent updates, maybe more spin-off games. I don't know if anyone wants that, but if you're a fan of Minecraft Dungeons, then, you know, maybe this will be great. But on the other hand, for these past like 12 years of Minecraft being part of Microsoft, Mojang has always kind of done their own thing and they had a lot of autonomy. And that is what made the game big. Microsoft didn't, Mojang did. The people working at Mojang made it what it is today. And I would hate for Xbox to step in and maybe completely ruin that. What is a potentially positive thing is if Mojang needs to report directly to the Xbox CEO, it is potentially easier to get things done. You know, maybe Minecraft wants to get something done, whatever it may be, and as they are now directly reporting to the Xbox CEO, it may just be easier for them to get said thing done and in motion. Also, let's say Xbox wants to triple Minecraft's revenue, and one of the things that Microsoft proposes is a marketplace on Java Edition. Who knows? It could happen. Then maybe because of this restructuring, Mojang can easily just step to the CEO and be like, hey, a marketplace on Java? Yeah. That's a really bad idea. Let's not do that. That's not gonna work. Our players will be immensely angry. We don't really know if this is gonna be a good thing, yes or no. Because investing in Minecraft sounds awesome on one hand. If you look at it through the eyes of, hey, maybe more cool big updates, but it becomes a less fun thing if that means Minecraft needs to become more profitable. Does that mean more microtransactions? Does that mean an increase of the game's price? But things are changing for Minecraft, for Xbox. This report here, what Asha has said, does fully convince me that Microsoft is never going to get rid of both Candy Crush and Minecraft. They may let some studios go, but I do not think Xbox will turn into its completely separate company. And even if that would happen, even if that article that I reported on last week turns out to be true, and Xbox does turn into a subsidiary, I do think Microsoft will do everything in their power to keep both Minecraft and Candy Crush close to their chest. They are Xbox's biggest asset. They've now officially said that, like we could have guessed before, because Minecraft and Candy Crush are both really big, but it's no longer a guess. They are Xbox's biggest assets. And with this move, them having to report directly to the CEO, that really says a lot. So do let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. And with that being said, that's gonna be it for today. Do make sure to sub to the channel, join my Discord. Thank you so much, channel members. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.